So here we are out in front, early days of spring. Here's that tree that's in front that's just getting compost tea, and you can see there's a lot of blossoms. Doesn't do it justice because you didn't see the bees that were here today. But I want to show you a contrast between that, what you see there, right? And that's just compost tea, no fertilizers. So it's getting all the minerals from the ground. It's not pulling it from any fertilizer source. But there is something to be said for when you put in and give boosts by making stuff available like phosphorus. Look at how many blossoms these trees have, which actually the earth is not full of compost tea. We don't put anything over here. But what we did put over here was FISH STIX, which is fish meal, which has a fair amount of, I believe, phosphorus and nitrogen and potassium. It's got all that stuff in it, but that's all we put in there. And it was FISH STIX, contained the fish meal combined with mycorrhizae, combined with humic acid, which isn't even as quality as the diatomic humus. So look at the results that that has. And see that one over here? You can even see that that one is just blossoming. So now compare these. So you see that. Now the compost tea one, see, it has blossoms, but it's not as much as these other guys. So you can see how, just in terms of sheer energy dynamic, having the minerals available right there at the rhizosphere, really easily accessible by the biology, causes a boost in fertility in the blossoming. But look at a comparison of these trees over here, which get no tea, no nothing. Pretty bare. So you can see a big difference between that. Those guys look pretty much the same versus that. That one. And then, of course, these other two. So these three that I just showed you here, this one and these two, all are coming from FISH STIX. No compost tea, no diatomic humus, but that really does show the impact of what a biological fertilizer can do. Because it's coming from biology, when I say biological, meaning it's benign, it's friendly to the biology that already exists in the soil. So not only do you get the NPK, but you're also the same food source that is creating the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and other mineral cofactors is also supplying food to grow the soil biology that does exist here. So actually, you can't see it, but the biological count in these plants now have grown. So the soil is beginning to change. An inoculation of diatomic humus, the liquid and the dry, would definitely expedite things. And of course here is just, this is a more natural, thick blossoming. It's definitely blossoming, and it's doing well, but obviously there's something to be said about the energy dynamic of meaning the fertilizer that comes from those FISH STIX. It's right there in that rhizosphere, and that plant can take it up really fast. In this case, it's a tree. So empirical results show. Right, Kev?
Yeah.